Ladies and gentlemen, if you are tired of ads and also if you value your privacy then you can use one of these privacy DNS services that are out there. I've tried AdGuard and it's awesome. Of course, the other DNS services, they are also awesome. They're also very, very good. Usually, then you would have a network set up in your home like this. So you have like internet router, which you get from your provider, like this. Sometimes there's a built-in Wi-Fi inside it, which is fine. And then what you usually would have, then you would usually have some of your computers might be wired up with a cable, and some of them are using Wi-Fi. So then here you have maybe a PC right here, and this is wired up. So here this one is wired, and then you have maybe you have a Google Mesh or something like that, or just one of these extension services to your Wi-Fi, so it works better. So maybe you have Google Wi-Fi Mesh or something like that, where you get these three devices that you set up, which will then extend the Wi-Fi signal, so you have good signal in your whole house. That is usually also configured directly with a cable. And then, of course, you can have your other devices like your smartphones. So maybe you have an Android phone here. And then you have an iPhone right here. And then you have all of all of your cool devices there right here, and they're connected to Google Mesh through Wi-Fi. And the trick is, every time an ad is requested from any of the pages that you browse, or it could also be on YouTube actually, when YouTube wants to send you an ad, then a DNS is used, and that is actually it's like a phone book for all of the locations online, and that phone book can then be changed. So instead of using the default phone book, the default DNS, then you can actually replace that, and then you can use AdGuard's DNS instead, or any of the other privacy services for that matter. I'm not paid by AdGuard, by the way. It's just I just like their service. So yes. So here we have AdGuard. So that means that you can actually play AdGuard DNS. So what you do is you create an account with AdGuard, and then you get a DNS that you can use. And then you can create your router device. You can also create your other devices if you want. If you want to create your devices specifically, then you can do that, and then you can use the DNS services for that. But in this situation right here, then you can just put it into your internet router. And how do you do that? Usually it is you go to a browser, and then you go to the first IP address. So you can type something like command prompt, then you can type something like ipconfig, and then you'll find your own IP address. When you have found that one, then you go to a browser, and then you choose the first IP address right here. You can actually see there's a gateway information. Then you go to the gateway information, like in this situation it's 192, 168, and 0 and 1, and that will usually be the same for you. And then you will go to an administrative page like this. And very often, then you would have your password, your password to this console right here on the router itself. Or sometimes then you can actually just ask your provider, and if they're nice, then they will just give it to you. If they're not nice, then you might have to look it up on the internet, because usually then they would have some default passwords that they're using. So then you can actually go in and actually change the router that you're using right here. After you log in, then you go to the DNS settings, and then you just type in the primary and the secondary DNS that you get from AdGuard. And the way to use AdGuard is that you go to adguard.com, you sign in. You can actually get a free account to begin with, just to try out the principles. And then when you have seen that this is actually something for you, then you can consider buying one of the subscription right here. I know that you can actually set this up with Raspberry Pi, but if you check how much current and how much electricity your Raspberry Pi actually uses, then I think it will probably in most cases be cheaper just to pay one of the DNS privacy services instead. It is actually quite cheap if you just use it for yourself and for your house. On top of that, then you can actually get you can actually install the DNS, the privacy DNS on your devices as well, because what actually happens is that if you are, let's go back right here. So if you're using an Android or an iPhone, what actually happens is that when you cannot, if there's an address that cannot be found, like for one of the ads, then instead of just going through this your local Wi-Fi, then it will actually also use your cellular data instead, which is quite annoying. So then it goes to the cellular network right here, and then your phone actually it has its own default DNS right there. And to get around that, then you can install the AdGuard. There's an AdGuard DNS application that you can install, and then you would use AdGuard's DNS instead. There is a problem with the Android devices. There's no problem. You can actually change all of these settings very easily, and you can also just install the application. But with iPhone, then on iOS they don't allow you to actually go and tweak that deep into the network settings, so that you cannot get rid of the YouTube ads, for instance, with this approach right here. But you can get rid of a lot still with the iPhone app. So then you have to, if it's a device with a SIM card inside, then you have to install also the app on top of this, even though it's connected to the Wi-Fi, because it also uses the cellular network. If you have a tablet without a SIM card in it, then there's no problem. You just connect to the Wi-Fi, and then you'll get an ad-free experience right there. I have tried it out, and this is the dashboard right here on AdGuard, and you can also see another thing you actually get is you can actually log all of the traffic. So you can also put on some family protection. So you can say that there are some sites that the whole family is not allowed to go to if you want to. And you can create all of your devices. I've created my Mike's router down here, and then I can go. I have not made any requests yet, so but you can actually go and check you can go check the log right here. You can create the log right here. And you can check some statistics, and also when the log should be cleaned up, so it's not there forever. It's actually quite cool, and it kind of gives you your power back or your internet actually, or your internet access. And another thing, you can also get a VPN. I'm already using Proton VPN, so I'm not using that part. But you can also use VPN. They also have VPN right here, and they also have an ad blocker that you can use and install for your browser. I think it's quite cool, and of course this is not just AdGuard. There are also other providers. If you just search for privacy DNS, then you get a list of options and possibilities. I just think it's cheap, and I definitely know that I could not run a Raspberry Pi for this price right here per year. Thank you very much for watching, and I just want to show you the results actually, and if I press, you can actually see that there are actually a lot of errors. Okay, now I actually got some ads right here. But you can actually go to the network, and then you should be able to see that. Maybe I turned on the Wi-Fi. Yes, I turned on the Wi-Fi. Let me just turn that one off again. So let's see now. Regarding Google Mesh, it depends on how you have set up the Google Mesh. If it's just a direct bridge, then it uses the DNS from your router. But if it is set up as a separate network, then you also have to go and change the DNS on your Google Wi-Fi. You do that in the app. There's an app named Google Wi-Fi. You just download that and then you use that one. Yeah, right now we can see that we actually get a lot of errors in the network. The network tab right here. So when I go to this site, this is a new site. I know there are a lot of ads. Now there are no ads because I turned off the Wi-Fi, and I'm using the connected. I'm connected directly to the router. That means that I use that DNS, and I don't get any ads right now. DNS error or no host? Yes. Okay, so that is it. That is how to use a DNS privacy service. Thank you very much for all of your comments, and thank you very much for watching, of course, but most of all, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being you, and thank you for coming back. Bye bye.